Bro, sometimes I be wondering, like, yo, why the fuck is this chasing your goal shit so fucking complicated, man? Why is it so hard? Like, sometimes I be just thinking, bro, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I have to constantly think and worry about what the fuck people are thinking about me. I have to fucking worry about how do I plan this? How do I do that? Okay, how many years is it gonna take me? How much effort do I have to put? And then when I put the fucking effort, bro, nothing is changing. Like, I'm putting in the work, I'm grinding, and then I look at the fucking results. I'm like, what the fuck? Nothing's changing, bro. Yo, why is there no manual for this shit, bro? I be thinking that shit sometimes. I'm like, yo, like, there's no blueprint. Like, it's actually crazy. And then I kind of like realize you have to just figure this shit out on your own, bro. So many times I be going on fucking YouTube, I be going on fucking online, reading books and shit like that, and I'm gonna expect the most perfect and concise plan on how to achieve guaranteed success, you know? Watch videos are like, how to get rich quick, or read some bullshit, fastest way to accelerate this is that, best way to do this is that. And then I'm looking for the quick way out because everything is so fucking instant, bro. Everything is so like, we have everything, bro. You want to go get some girls, you go on Tinder, you go on IG, Mumble, all this bullshit, bro. I never been on this. I'm just talking about in general, okay? You want to go, you know, beat your meat, bro. You go on Pornhub, you go text up shit, you go online, bro. You can beat your meat, bro. You want to make money? There's YouTube videos teach you how to do everything. So basically, everything is instant. It's not because everything is so fucking instant. We expect things to come so much more easy, you know? And I feel like that just fucked up my fucking expectations and shit because now I'm expecting everything to come easily, bro. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna study 1 hour, I'm gonna get a fucking 90. Yo, I'm in my room for fucking 5 hours, bro. I'm like, yo, why don't I understand this shit? And this should be fucking me up for real. Because I realized, yo, this shit's not so easy and instant as we think it is. This is real life, man. This is not no fucking TikTok. It's not no fucking YouTube video. This is real life, bro. The instant shit that we got, I feel like that's like the instant gratification that we get from things that are not meaningful, you know? Things like beating your meat or texting a shorty, getting information. These are all things that are practical in a sense of theory, you know? I get to learn these things, or I get to experience these things, feel these things. But when it comes to real life shit, bro, you can't get nothing real quick, bro. You want to meet a girl in real life, you have to go walk up to the chick and talk to the bitch. You want to get a job, my nigga, you have to go apply to that shit. You have to go walk up to the place, get an interview, like study too. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit's hard work. I've been living in this fucking bubble, fucking fantasy of shit, thinking I'm gonna get shit instantly just because I want it. Bro, you're not special. Like, I realize I'm not special, but I just gotta put in the work. And it's fucking complicated. I'm not gonna hold you. So now I'm like thinking, okay, what are my goals, man? What do I wanna do? And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna write this shit down. I wanna do X for school, let's say. B, X, Y, Z for school, X, Y, Z for my business, X, Y, Z for my dream, whatever the fuck it is. Bro, when I actually try to put in the work in, I'm like, damn, bro, damn. This shit's a commitment that gonna take me years. It's gonna take me a couple of years. It's gonna take me a lot of effort. And the worst part is, bro, you don't even know, like, this shit's just a gamble. Realistically, niggas be talking about gambles, bro. Life is just a fucking gamble. The more and more I integrate into myself into this shit, bro, I be realizing, like, yo, imagine if I put in all this work and nothing happens. And then sometimes I'm just like, damn, son. That happened to me before, bro. I was studying for this exam for hours on hours. Okay, that's the worst feeling you could ever have. I don't know if you ever been through that shit, bro. I was studying for hours on end. Go to the exam, confident shit. I'm like, yo, I did good, bro. I'm about to do bless, this and that, bro. Walked out of the exam thinking I'm him. I get the fucking exam and I fail, bro. I'm just there like, yo, this is brazy. Like, to me, it makes no sense. Like, hard work, time, effort, all this shit does not guarantee success, bro. And I'm just there like, what the fuck, bro? Niggas say hard work hard, you gonna get your dreams. But like, I realize, no, bro. Hard work doesn't mean shit. I feel like you gotta be, fuck, like, what am I looking for? You gotta be smart in a sense, or you could work hard all you fucking want, bro. But if you're doing it the wrong way, you could just be studying the wrong fucking way. Then it's literally useless, bro. You're just putting effort into nowhere. That was what I was doing. I was studying for this one subject, putting in bare hours. And I realized, I was like, what the fuck am I studying? That was after the exam. I revised what I was studying. And then I found a better method. I found a different method to study. And yo, that shit, first of all, cut down my time studying, but also, like, it changed my effects. So my grades were much better. So I realized, okay, it's not the hard work. Maybe it's just the method. So let's translate this back to, like, yo, this goal shit, bro. It's not really that it's it's hard work that equates you being successful. You just gotta find the right plan sometimes, bro. You have to find the right plan and execute it smartly. Because sometimes I be thinking, like, how the fuck am I gonna go about this shit, bro? I'm like lost in shit. Like, okay, how do I get to my goal? How do I get to this or that? I don't know. Real shit, bro. No one fucking knows. If it was that simple, there's a guaranteed plan, everybody would be following that shit. But I feel like that's also kind of the beauty in life. Because nothing is guaranteed except your death, bro. Like, realistically, nothing is promised on this earth, bro. You could live a 9 to 5, you could be rich, you could be whatever. Nothing's promised. But the only thing that's promised is you will go die, bro. Like, people call it morbid, whatever the fuck you want, but it's true. So I feel like it's kind of cool though, because you can change your own world, change your own reality, in a sense where, yo, today you're just a nigga studying in school, doing whatever, and then, yo, in 2 or 3 years, bro, you could be a rich guy, you could be famous, whatever the fuck it is you want to do. So I feel like that's kind of cool too, because you can change and figure out along the way. So that's also what I'm realizing, bro. I'm like, fuck, bro, this shit is tough. This shit is complicated, trying to figure out this shit. But it gets better for real. Like, I'm figuring out along the way. You know, I'm learning for myself. And I find it also builds character more, because now, as I'm going through, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to look for the best plan. And I'm depending on people. That's what I was doing before, finding the best plan, looking online. And that shit doesn't fucking work. Bro, if you have to sit down and watch a fucking YouTube video and it says, how to get rich in your 20s. Guaranteed way to get rich quick. How to get rich in 1 year. Nigga, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna fucking work. Let me tell you this. I'm not gonna tell you this. Like, it's actually not gonna work, bro. And if it does, whatever comes quick is gonna fucking be gone quick, bro. That's just a fact. This comes from a nigga who has made a lot of money quick and lost that shit very quick, bro. Like, that shit ain't sweet, bro. So, I feel like shorter, like, what's the fucking word, man, I'm looking for? Slow and steady builds the fucking way, paves the way, bro. Because now, if you're taking a lot of fucking time to, like, figure shit out, build the pavement, build the way, you know, you're building the road, bro. You're doing that shit slow and steady. You know, you're not getting the results you want. You're fucking up. But, like, you're figuring shit out along the way in your way, what works for you, bro. And that's what's been happening for me recently, bro. Like, on paper, I don't have much to show for it, but I'm figuring that shit out as I go. So now, it's like a snowball effect, you know? The snowball is small. It's rolling. But eventually, bro, you figure out your way. You just catch momentum. You find the right path where there's the most snow, my nigga. The ball can get big as shit and get big as fuck, and you have a huge-ass snowball. That's just how I see it. So, even though I have no plan, or it's not that I don't have a plan, even though I have no fucking perfect blueprint to find out, you have to, like, still try, figure shit out, because I feel like that's kind of how you build your own map and you get your own experiences, because that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm figuring shit out along the way, finding out what works for me. Then once you find what works, bro, like, it just hits, bro. You find what works, you apply that shit, you match that shit. And yeah, man, you gotta be smart too, because just because some shit's not working out or something is working, just because you're putting crazy hard work, but doesn't mean that shit gonna work. You gotta be smart. You could be doing like 10 hours a fucking day grinding, bro, but 10 hours a day ain't gonna do shit for you if it's in the wrong thing, bro. Like, you think if you study 10 hours a day for science, but you have a fucking math exam next week, you're gonna be good? Of course, it's a dramatic example, but shit, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, work, I feel like that's the definition of work. Smarter, not harder. Cause damn, bro. Yo, this chasing your dream shit is fucking complicated. I ain't gonna hold you, but as long as you have, like, the courage, the tenacity, the resilience, bro, to keep bouncing back and just try to figure that shit out all the time. Because, bro, you're gonna fail a lot. You're gonna be lost a lot. You're not gonna be where the fuck you want it. Niggas are gonna doubt you because they don't see any tangible results and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? But at the back of your mind, you know, I got this shit figured out. I know I'm gonna figure it out along the way. This shit gonna come to me regardless, bro. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I just know that my end goal is here. So, like, this is the end goal. Yo, this light's pissing me the fuck off. Anyways, bro. Okay, bro, you have your end goal here, right? And you're right here. You don't really know how you're gonna get all the way there. You just know you're trying to get there, bro. So it doesn't fucking matter how you get there. It could be all around here. It could go around here. It could be a zigzag. It could be you could pass your goal, come back, spin back the block, but it could be any different way. It doesn't matter how you get there. It doesn't matter when you get there. As long as you fucking get there, that's all that matters, bro. So I feel like, stop trying to copy other niggas' plans, bro. You guys are trying to fucking find the best way to do it, or a way some fucking left man get it, like, or some way some next man did it, bro. Just because that shit worked out for them, or your boy, the fucking YouTuber, doesn't mean that shit gonna work for you, bro. Like, I'm not saying don't take bits and pieces and formulate your own, you know, concoction and plan from taking other people pieces of the puzzle of other people. Yes, you can do that, but at the end of the day, you can't form a full basis from other people's plans, because if you take the 100% the same blueprint as Jeff Bezos, for example, bro, that nigga's a fucking billionaire, bro, and we're nobodies, bro. I'm a fucking nobody. You think if I copy Jeff Bezos' plan, blueprint, word for word, step by step, I'm gonna be the same results? Fuck no. We're two different people, bro. I could be taking his plan and be nowhere near successful, or I could take his plan and be 100 times more successful. It doesn't change shit because we're two different people. How he operates is how he operates. You know, I operate very different. I think different. I act different. We're two different people. So you have to kind of put your own spin to things and figure shit out in your own sense. So that's why I feel like it's really important, man. Create your own fucking plan. Just have the end goal. Know you have the fucking end goal despite all that bullshit, you know. You don't know how you're gonna get there, you don't know when you'll get there, but just focus and fixate on the fucking goal and on what you want. And you go figure out the rest, bro. Like, it's that simple. Just believe in the fucking rest. Figure it out along the way. Try to be smart. Figure shit out. But that's pretty much it, man. Like, stop fucking trying to find a shortcut, trying to find the best way, because even if you do find the best way, you're just hurting yourself. It's like people go to the gym and say, how do I get big in 1 year? First of all, you're hurting yourself, because if you get your fucking goal in such a short time frame, are you going to value it the same, firstly? And secondly, bro, what you going to do after? Like, I don't even know if that shit even makes sense, bro. What? But all this is saying, man, is like, you have to focus on the end goal first. And the journey and all that shit, bro, is very important as well. But you'll figure it out on the way. So stop trying to find the perfect plan, because there's no such thing as a perfect fucking plan, bro. So, figure that shit the fuck out, boy. No one gonna do that shit for you.